Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped weakly to the left.
Drury fields it cleanly.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Brandon Drury will bat next. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up. Jonathan Holder gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Here's George Springer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
0-1. Here it comes.
Giddy.
Into center field. Line drive base hit. Throw into second. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. No balls and 1 strike. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Number 9. Ready once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's not getting 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Pulled toward right center field. Stanton giving chase. And the inning is over. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. 7th inning coming up. Houston leads this one 14-0. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now Evan Gattis will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Coming on for it is Hicks. 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Julius P. Gurriel.
So striding in, Yuli Gurriel. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and out of here.
He might have thought he was going to fool him with a first pitch bender, but he was wrong. He was sitting on that curve and absolutely hammered it way out of here.
Standing in now, Brian McCann to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Into the box now, Carlos Correa.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Sanchez is there. And that's the third out. Next for New York, Jace Peterson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
It doesn't look very
Get out of there.
so far in this one as we...
Striding in for Houston, Greg Nieves. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Hit sharply on the ground. Correa gloves it, and there's one down now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, George Springer. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Now in the box, Alex Bregman, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. On the ground to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is... Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th is set to get underway.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day.
Here we are at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona, just about set for Friday Night Baseball on the show. Here's Carlos Correa now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Tomas moves over, 1 down. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Marte backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Center fielder, Ray Nieves.
Stepping in, Greg Nieves. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped high in the air. Avila over to his right. And that retires the side. So digging in now, A.J. Pollard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, it's been a pretty productive week at home, to say the least. 6-1 on the recent homestand. The last thing you want to have happen is to get on the plane and leave that there. The way you've been playing, fundamentally sound pitching, hitting, some defense. They have to find a way to continue the momentum, bottle up what they did at home, and take it on the road.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. A.J. Pollard sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball there as he manages to just foul this one away. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
First offering on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that hit. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman. He'll get us started in the top of the second. 0-1 the count. Popped him up. Marte is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Get out of there. Get out of there.
George Springer, lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's gone 3 for 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. Tomas is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. A dozen home runs and 30 RBIs. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Pollard. And that ends the inning. Astros off and running on the solo homer. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Houston. Jake Lamb standing in now. Past meetings against...
For the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Coming to the plate now, Brian McCann. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Lance McCullers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Grounded up the first baseline. Pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, it's one thing to give up a hit to a pitcher right here. You can live with that, but an American League pitcher, a guy who probably takes BP 10 days out of the year, this is surprising. He's going to have to bear down on the mound out there.
Into the box, Carlos Correa, as he rips it on the ground to second. He'll go to the bag for 1. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first. Way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the 0-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count. Instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Into the seats, 0-1. Nieves is likely going to the All-Star game to represent the AL this year. That's according to the vote totals. He came into today leading all center fielders in that category.
Yeah, Matty.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 22 on the year as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. as he hits one on a line to left field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
George Springer.
In now, George Springer. And there he goes towards second. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And here's Tomas to make the catch, and that's the third out. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Alex Avila. And they've
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, catcher, Alex Avila.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Struck him out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Low with the slurve there, 1-0. One ball and one strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's in there for strike number 2.
1-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
In there, 0-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Lance McCullers. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Under it now is Tomas, and Yasmani's got it for the first out. Here's Carlos Correa now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. In the air, down the line in left. Tomas on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. First pitch on its way. Ground ball, foul down the left side. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 0-2 once more. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Marte has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. Up next for Arizona, David Peralta. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch of the at-bat. Started that swing a bit too early.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Now batting.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's a .333 hitter. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. So far this season, Tomas is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. So it was a strikeout swinging. Yasmani Tomas becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone is going to be.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side and back to... Stepping into the box, Greg Nieves. And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 4.
Digging in, George Springer. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right